Another place where we use this mood tense is when we're giving orders to each other. Most of the time, with just one exception, which we will look at, we're using this mood tense to give orders. For example, if you wanted to say informally, don't speak, you will just say you don't speak, but you will put it in this mood tense. So how would you say that, don't speak?
No hables.
No hables. Good. Don't speak. No hables. How would you say don't stay? Don't stay. Still speaking informally. So you need to say you don't stay, and then you just switch the ending. So let's build it up together. How do you say you don't stay?
No te quedas.
No te quedas. So this is you don't stay. But if you want to make this don't stay, then you will use this mood tense.
No te quedes.
No te quedes. And then it sounds like don't stay. No te quedes. Don't stay here.
No te quedes aquí.
Good. No te quedes aquí. The word for there is ahí. Ahí. Spelt A-H-I. And there also exists ahí spelt with double L. There's a tiny, even imperceivable difference between ahí, A-H-I, and ahí, A-L-L-I. How would you say don't stay there informally?
No te quedes allí.
Good. No te quedes allí. Good. How would you say don't give it? Speaking informally, don't give it.
No des. No lo des.
No lo des. Don't give it to him.
No lo des a él.
Now, if you put AL, it's going to be for clarification purposes, in which case it will be a repetition of something else.
No se lo des.
No se lo des. Good. No se lo des. Don't give it to him. What if you wanted to show, clarify, or emphasize that it's to him?
No se lo des a él.
Good. No se lo des a él. What was to eat?
Comer.
Comer. Now, speaking to more than one person, how would you say eat? How would you tell more than one person to eat?
Coman.
Coman. Good. So, how would you say wait, talking to more than one person?
Esperen.
Good. Esperen. Now, if you want to say wait for me, we know already we don't use for, we just say me, me. With positive commands, when you're telling somebody to do something rather than not to do something, we have these little words like me or lo, breaking the rules that we learned so far about their position. They will come after the changed verb only with positive commands. This helps our ear tune in to the fact that it's a command, because other than that vowel changing, which is a very small change which might be quite hard to pick up audibly, we also have these small little words like me or lo coming after the verb, and that also helps our ear tune into the fact that it's a command. So if you want to say to this more than one person, to this plural you, wait for me, await me, how will it sound?
Espérenme.
Espérenme. Good. And it's written like one word as well. Espérenme. How would you say wait for it or wait for him? Still to more than one person.
Espérenlo.
Espérenlo. Wait for them.
Espérenlos.
Espérenlos. But if you were to say don't wait for them, then we don't have it on the end. This is a negative command. So don't wait for them. Still to more than one person.
No los esperen.
Very good. No los esperen. How would you say, speaking formally, eat?
Coma.
Coma. Good. Eat it.
Cómalo.
Cómalo. Good. So we have the lo on the end, but if you were to say don't eat it, still speaking formally.
No lo coma.
Good. No lo coma. And speaking informally.
No lo comas.
No lo comas. And speaking to more than one person.
No lo coman.
No lo coman. But if we want you to say eat it, speaking to more than one person, positive command, eat it.
Cómanlo.
Cómanlo. Very good. To forget was olvidar. Olvidar.
Olvidar.
Olvidar. Related to oblivion in English, actually. Oblivion means like a state of complete forgetting. So we can see the connection there between oblivion and olvidar. Olvidar, to forget. Or olvidarse. Either. It can be either because olvidar is a verb where we need to say what is being forgotten. We need to say it. So if we use it, we have no problem, lo olvido. But if we want to just say I forget, then we have a problem because we're not saying what. So we need to say I forget myself. Me olvido. So it's a verb that doesn't like to be alone. So how would you say forget it? Speaking formally. Forget it.
Olvídelo.
Olvídelo. Good. Now if you just want to say forget, and we don't want to say it, this verb doesn't like to be alone. So there we would say forget yourself. So how would this be? Still formally.
Olvídese.
Very good. Olvídese. How would you say don't forget it? Speaking informally. Don't forget it.
No lo olvides.
Good. No lo olvides. But if we don't want to put the lo, we can just say don't forget yourself. Don't forget. So how would that be?
No te olvides.
Good. No te olvides. Or we could do both. We could say no te lo olvides. We could put both. No te lo olvides. How would you say to more than one person? Don't forget. You guys, don't forget.
No se olviden.
Good. No se olviden. Don't forget it. Still to plural.
No lo olviden.
No lo olviden. Good. Or no se lo olviden. You could put the both. Meaning doesn't really change. How would you say let's not forget it? How do you think that would be? Let's not forget it.
No lo olvidemos.
Good. No lo olvidemos. No lo olvidemos. But if you didn't want to say it, and you just wanted to say let's not forget, how would you say it?
No nos olvidemos.
No nos olvidemos. Good. What was to buy?
Comprar.
Comprar. How would you say to more than one person, buy what is missing, what lacks, what is necessary? So what was this missing, lacks, necessary verb?
Faltar.
Good, faltar. So speaking to more than one person, buy what is missing, what is necessary, what lacks.
Compren que lo.
Lo que.
Lo que.
Good.
Compren lo que falta.
Good. Compren lo que falta. You could also say, compren lo que hace falta. Buy what is making lack. You will hear that as well. So we're using the mood tense to make commands with one exception. The one exception is with positive informal commands. So what that means is when we're speaking informally and we're telling somebody to do something rather than not to do something. The reason why we don't use the mood tense here is because we want a shortcut. It's what we do most to tell people informally what to do. If you think about it all day, you're saying, wait here, buy this, call me later, do that and the other. It's such common speech that it seemed a bit heavy to use the mood tense for this. So Spanish took a shortcut. And the shortcut is just dropping the S of the you form of the verb. So for example, we have comprar, to buy. You buy, informally, is?
Compras.
Compras. Now to make the order, the positive order, we just drop the S and we get?
Compra.
Compra.
Which is the same as the he, she, it.
It's the same as the he, she, it form, but it will never cause really any ambiguity for two reasons. Firstly, your tone of voice when you're making an order, the context is always very present. And also because we'll be putting our small words like lo, me, la after the verb, with the positive orders at least. So it's very obviously an order. But we want to think it through this way, that we are taking off the S, so we keep the association with you informal. So we have to buy, comprar. You buy, informally, compras. Then we want to make an order, we just get rid of the S and we say compra. How would you say buy it, talking informally?
Cómpralo.
Compralo. Buy me it.
Cómpramelo.
Compramelo. Good. What was to forget?
Olvidar.
Olvidar. How would you say forget it, talking informally?
Olvida.
Good, but we need to say what we're forgetting with this one.
Olvídalo.
Olvídalo. And if we don't want to say the lo, we can say
Olvídate.
olvídate. Good. What was to eat?
Comer.
Comer. Let's say eat it, informally.
Cómelo.
Comelo. Good. But don't eat it, still informally.
No lo come.
So it's just the positive commands that we have this shortcut. When we go to negative, we want to use the mood tense.
No lo comas.
No lo comas. Good. How would you say eat it, speaking formally? Formally.
Cómalo.
Cómalo. Good. Don't eat it, still formally.
No lo coma.
No lo coma. Good. Eat it, speaking plurally, to more than one person. Eat it.
Cómanlo.
Good. Cómanlo. Don't eat it.
No lo coman.
No lo coman. Very good. What was to sell?
Vender.
Vender. Sell it, speaking informally.
Véntelo.
Véndelo. Good. But don't sell it.
No lo ventas.
No lo vendas. So our shortcut is dropping the S of the present for the positive commands which are informal. It's something that's quite specific. Positive commands informally. But it's something that we do all day. And that should help us remember that we have this shortcut for it. Callar, C-A-L-L-A-R, callar, means to quiet. And callarse means to shut up. So how would you tell somebody to shut up? Informally.
Cállate.
Cállate. Good. Quiet yourself. Good.
So is it as polite as be quiet or as rude
No,
as
it's
shut
not
up?
very polite. If you were to speak to more than one person, how would you say it?
Cállate. Sorry, cállense.
Cállense. Good. Now we need the mood tense. Cállense. Very good.